Hello, welcome to the Woolly Closet. My name's Gwen and I'm coming to you from the Netherlands where I live with my husband and my 11-year-old daughter and my two budgies. If you are new here, I welcome you. It's nice to have you. I have had quite a few new followers since the Nitu Protu festival I went to last Saturday. Today is Monday, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, the 26th of November, 2024, and I have got a lot to tell and share with you. First off, I will do the normal, regular podcast stuff, and then later on, I will tell you at the end about the Nitu Protu Festival if you are interested, and if not, that's okay, and then I will see you the next time, whenever that will be. Let's just dive in, shall we? Because maybe you can see it. This is going to be a long one. Maybe you need to take a break in between. We will see. Today I am wearing my Tepliy sweater by Olga Putano. I have test knitted this for her a while ago, last year I think. I've knitted it in Newton and Live, held with drop skid silk mohair. Drop skid silk mohair in North Sea. Ta-da! There's more about this one in episode 11 if you are interested. Which brings me to my one and only finished object, and that is my Go-Go Dynamo shawl by Mr. Westnitz. I will try and show you. It's lovely and curved, this one. I decided not to do the bottom bit because I thought it was long enough now anyway. I'll come a bit closer. I really like the top part. Those little purple droplet thingies. They're just wonderful. I never expected that we would fill in the top part the way that we did. You pick up the stitches. You knit the curvy bits together and then you go down with the brioche. I chose for the brioche, and then the triangles. Oh God, the triangles. I did what Dianna from the Finnish Knitting Stories said. Just decide you work in a triangle factory and you need to make so many triangles a day, and then you will get the job done in the end. So that's exactly what I did. And then you pick up the stitches from, God, I need more hands. From this side, and then you decrease all the way to the top, making those funny, also triangles, I think. Yes, they may look like little square bits, Greek themed almost, but they are in fact a kind of triangle, and you alternate it with these purple droplets, bubble thingies, which I did in brushed alpaca. Yes, I'm really pleased with it. It's kind of out there with the colors, but I still really like it. My daughter has also taken a fancy to it. Who knows? But for now, it just hangs over my, the chair I do my spinning and such. And when I spin, I usually have this around my shoulders. Not that there's been much spinning going on lately, but that's another story. All right. Then I said in the last episode I would make a together shawl by scarf by Amy Palco. I tried that pattern. I did not like the fabric I was creating, so I needed to come up with something else. Maybe I will one day knit that pattern, but not with the yarn I had. I had drop snored from my stash because this is a stash year. So I am speaking. I said it's a stash year, but I got a lot of yarn. So never mind. But my drop snort I had, the red one and the grey one and the black one, I had that in my stash. So I decided I still wanted to make a scarf for my brother. And I still needed it to be those yarns, so I went searching on Ravelry and I found a lovely free pattern by Espace Tricot, and it's called Le Massif scarf. And I've gotten quite far already. And this is how I'm doing at the moment. There's a lovely bit of color work at the start, which you also do on the other side. Let me see if I... So you start with the ribbing, and then you knit a whole lot of color work, and then you get to the light stitch, which will go on forever and ever until it's almost as long as I am, and then you knit the bottom part again, and then you'll be done. So it's double layered. It's like a tube, but after blocking it will be nice and smushed together. So I think it will be a lovely warm scarf. Yes, so I'm hoping to finish it somewhere next year. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself and try to gift knit this for Christmas, because that's just not... I can't do that. I don't knit that fast. But yes, I really like to work on this, especially in front of the TV, because it's so mindless and easy. Yeah, loving it. Really great pattern. I did cast on more stitches because the pattern is for a double knit weight yarn, and this is a sport weight yarn. So I don't have the pattern here, do I? No. I cast on 120 stitches, which gave me 10 pattern repeats, and it will make the shawl just a little bit wider, scarf. But I think it's a nice size, decent width. So my brother will be, I think he will be happy with it. I don't know if he watches this, but I don't think he does. He says he does, but I've never seen him watch it, comment, or whatever. So, and otherwise, then the surprise will be ruined. So, if you're watching, too bad for you. My other working project, which is almost a finished object, is my mitered square blanket. I've been working on this for almost 2 years. It's a design, free pattern you can find on her blog by Louise Tilbrook. And I've used Stylecraft Special Double Knit and various other brands. It's an acrylic blanket, and I'm making this for my niece. I'll put in some B-roll where you can see me unveil it, as you would call it. Only thing I need to do now is make a border around it, and I was thinking I might just crochet a border around it, because that will be so much faster than knitting one, and I just really want to finish it. But yeah, there are all kinds of squares in here. I really like some of them. I like most of them. I loved knitting the plain ones, but sometimes I got bored and knitted some other ones in there. And my very absolute favorite is probably this one. And the other one I really, really, really like is, where are you? This one. The orange one, and this blue one. I really like this one also. So yeah, right. It's not that big, but it's big enough to cuddle on the couch. So that's what's intended to do. Anyway, it's for my little niece. She has a birthday in January, so it's nice to have it done. But this is my bag full of acrylic yarns, and it was completely full, and it's now not well, I wouldn't even say half empty, so I still have a ways to go. I am thinking about crocheting grannies in whatever color order, or I might do a cabin log blanket. I also really like those, but that one is knitted. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with it. I also need to knit some more clothes for the dolls I'm making for my niece's birthday. The dolls are done. Clothes are almost all done, but there still need to be some more outfits. So, and I'm making those of these acrylics also. So yeah, still a blanket worth of yarn in here. We will see what I will be making next with this. But for now, I just need to do the border on that one. And then, let me think. I am going to participate in a Christmas knit along this year by Eddna. As you may know, I am sort of a yarn ambassador for them. They sometimes send me yarn. I don't get paid by them, but they do send me yarn, and sometimes I get to share a discount code with you. Not this time though, unfortunately. But they send me some yarn I had to pick myself. I am participating in the Julvanten, the Christmas mittens. It is starting on December 1st. And I think every week we get a piece of the pattern until Christmas. And I chose these three. Oh, they are in this lovely Christmas bag. I had purchased it with the yarn advent last year from Het Wool Based. I really like this fabric. And I thought it was appropriate to put these Christmas mittens in here. I bought these. Well, I didn't buy. I got these three Svensku from Järbo. These three colors. Oh, how do you hold this? Like this. I do not know yet which yarn I will use. I think I will use these as the main and this as the accent, or these as the main and this is, I don't know. We will see. I will wait for the pattern to drop, and then I will see in the first part which combination I like best. But I think I like these the best, and this is a little contrast thingy. We will see. I'm very curious of what they will look like. If you like to join, the pattern is free, and you can buy this yarn on the website. There are kits available for the mittens, or you can pick your own. There are lots of colors to choose from, and there's also a Facebook group you can join to look at other color combinations and cheer each other on. I'll try and link everything down below as far as I can find stuff for it, websites and whatnot. So yeah, so this is going to be cast on Sunday, maybe, or maybe Monday or Tuesday, because Sunday we will be celebrating our first. I will have two parts of Sinterklaas this year. And the first part will be at Grandma number 1, and the next week we will have Sinterklaas at Grandma number 2. And Sinterklaas is a bishop from Myra who in the Middle Ages saved 3 girls from poverty and gave them coins to save themselves from a terrible future. And he is now coming on the 5th of December, which is his birthday, and doles out presents to all the children, and his helpers, Pete, they go down the chimney and put little presents in shoes waiting. It sounds so ridiculous when I try to explain it to class. It's a really weird tradition. Well, I love it always, and if you're a child in the Netherlands and Belgium, I think you grow up with this. We also have our own national Sinterklaas, who is on television every evening for about 20 to 15 minutes. And each year it's a different story, and there are all kinds of troubles with the boat that is lost, or Sinterklaas, there's something wrong with him, or all the presents are lost, or the big book where Sinterklaas writes all the names for the children, what they receive is lost, all kinds of trouble. It's a bit like Father Christmas, but different. They are related in a way, but Sinterklaas was first, then came Santa. I might do some sort of variation on Vlogmas this year, and then of course Sinterklaas will come along, and I will try and explain everything along the way. It's too much to fit in here anyway. But back to the main subject. My mind is racing, it's going everywhere. This Sunday, the first part of the Julvanten will be on the Eddna website, I think, and then we will get started. It is a double knit sporty weight yarn, this one. So if you don't want to buy the yarn, but you do want to participate, you could also use whatever kind of yarn you would like, of course. You're not obligated to buy any yarn. You could use from stash if you like. It's what I usually do for most knit logs. But not this time. This time I got some free ones. So that one needs to be caked up soon. What else? What else? Yes, well, that was it for finished objects, works in progress, and knitting plans. So if that's all you came to see, then that's about it. If you don't want to hear about the Nitu Protu festival, then I will see you next time. Yeah, take care, and I'll see you then. And if you plan to stay, so happy you did, because I want to talk about the Nitu Protu festival. It was wonderful. I felt like a kid who was going to a theme park when I was young. You know, that feeling when you get to do something really fun when you were a kid? This is what it felt like to me. So yes, expectations were high. I had some health stuff, so my husband, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it. My husband is very protective of me at the moment, so he decided he would bring us to Breda and then also pick us up from Breda. So that was really lovely. I took my friend Marianne. Yes, well, it was in this skate park, but it was like this huge factory hall. It was really cold, but still, it wouldn't dampen our spirits. It was just so much fun. I wore a 3/4 length shirt, a mohair top, and then my Westnitz Marled Magic sweater, and then my Plumpy shawl. So I was really nice, toasty, until the bottom part, the bottom half of me was frozen solid at some point. But still, it was so much fun. We walked in. First person I saw was Dianna from Get to Knits, or Finish Knitting Stories. I felt so awkward. I think she was also feeling a little awkward at the beginning. When things got going, it got better, and I said hello to her, and we took a picture, and then I sat down with my friend at a table where also Ineke from Luna Stair Knits sat down, and we stayed there the entire day. She with her friends and me with my friend, and yes, people came up to us and said, we watch your podcast and we love it, and here's some gifts. So I'll show you. When we came into the festival, we got this bag and it had a booklet about the program and some stickers. I put the stickers on here. This is my podcast notebook. I write down for each episode, and then I can look back on what I did already, or when I told what and what not. So I put all my little pledges in here. Now let's see if I can tell you all correctly. So I got from Ineke a lovely stitch marker and some more stitch markers, also from Ineke. So it's a lovely Luna star. Her podcast name is Luna Star, which means moon star, Luna Star. And because I'm a fellow podcaster, I got some extra stitch markers. Then her friend gave us this lovely mini skein in all the bright colors. Someone named Lisette. Did I say that right? Oh. Yes, she made us these stars. I'm going to make a little hanger out of it, and then I think I'm going to hang it on my Christmas tree with all the other bubbles I made. Let me see. I got this pink little yarn cake from someone named Danielle, and it has some mail in it thanking me for stuff, and her name's on there. I got this one from Huis Vol Garen, which is also a Dutch podcaster. I'm trying to see if I can. And it's a sewn item. I don't know what you call this in English. A bladwijzer. You can put it in your book and you know where you are, that kind of thing. Really cute. And then I met Jane. Hello, Jane. I know you're watching. Thank you so much. It was such a lovely day, and it was so fun to meet you. Jane came all the way from England, and she gave me these bags. This one was for me, and this one was for my daughter. It has a lovely little tassel on it too, as you can see. I think she sewn them herself. And you can keep little things in. And this one I could probably use in my knitting bag and put scissors in there and stitch markers and a darning needle and whatnot. So that's very lovely too. And yes, it was wonderful to meet Jane. She's been a long time follower of the podcast. So it's always nice to meet people who watch my little videos. And then in the meantime, I was knitting on my brother's scarf. And then I decided I needed to finish my little gift for Dianna because I couldn't finish it on time. So I brought it with me. I was crocheting her a Christmas bauble. And I finished it right there at the table. I'll put in a little video of it, what it looks like. So I finished my Christmas bauble and I went over to her and we talked about our daughters and about kids in general. And then I asked her if she had handed out all her mini skeins, and she said yes. And then she looked very pensive at me and said, "Wait, did I give you a mini skein?" And I said, "No, you were just handing them out." And I thought, that's okay. I'm fine with that. It's lovely to meet you, and that's that. So she dove into her bags and she dug out one last mini skein that she found, and so she gave me one of her mini skeins, which is a lovely neon mini skein, really pretty. Really like it. Okay, so I hope I'm not talking too fast, but there's a lot to go through. Then Ineke and her friends had done their rounds of shopping, and we were watching their bags, and now it was our turn. So we started to walk around a bit. No, wait, I've got one. I've got the main one. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Karine. I also met Karine on the festival. She is a long-time follower also. She started spinning this about the same time I did. And she brought with me, for me, a lovely bag of all kinds of different, I think they're different, wool breeds for me to spin. Wait, I'll just put them in here and you can see them like this at first. So these are all different breeds. And she washed and carded them herself and decided to give me some. Now, isn't that just the absolute loveliest little thing? Well, little, I think it's a big thing. Gift you could give someone. So this is Hampshire Down bat. What's this one? She put little tags on them. So Zwifterlam, which is a Dutch breed, I think. Zwartbles lamb, also a Dutch breed. They're black sheep with a white bles spot on their nose, hence the name Zwartbles. Zwart means black, and bles means that white spot on the nose. So Zwartbles, not Zwartbles. So like English people like to say Zwartbles. Zwartbles. This is blue tassel. Oh yeah, nice. Grey one. And this is Romney. So I'm going to have lots of fun with this. Right now, my John Alban is still on the wheel. I have to finish it still, but I will soon. For Advent, I have a fiber Advent this year. I'm sorry for the crinkling. Wait, I'll finish it really quick. Right. I have a fiber Advent this year instead of a yarny Advent. I did one before by Het Wol-based for the Tour de Vlies, and I really liked doing that. So I decided I wanted a Christmas fiber Advent, and I got one from Vrouwtjes Wol Boutique, which is also a Dutch yarn dyer and spinning lady. Right, where was I? So now I'm really done with all the gifts. Time for our shopping round. So me and Marianne started to walk around, and I bought some spinning merino silk from the Fiber Fox. I got 2 of these lovely braids. There's pink in there, and purple, and yellow, and brownie bits, and I think it's absolutely stunning. So this is about 200 grams, I think. Really pretty. Yes, I didn't want to buy too much, but yeah, just couldn't help myself. And then I went to Wol uit het Zuiden, which is a Dutch, yeah, well, I don't think she's Spanish probably, but it's a Dutch online shop where you can buy wool from Spain. And I bought these 4 skeins. I want to knit an Avena by Knit Love Wool, and she also recently came out with a new sweater, and I think I can knit both. So one Avena for me and the other one for my daughter. I think I have enough if these 2 for me and these 2 for my daughter. It's called Rosario Piopardo, and it's 100% wool. I don't think it's itchy. It's a bit like a spin cycle, sort of. Not exactly the same, of course, but it looks a bit like handspun, and I really like the look of them. This was very intentionally bought because I really wanted to see if I could find some of this there for that Avena sweater and that new one, which I forgot the name. I don't remember the name. Anyway, so yeah. And then I bought, there was also a jeweler there. I know, a jeweler. Anyway, there was a jeweler there, and she makes these pretty bracelets. So I got two of them because I really love them. They're made of deer skin and silver, and I think this is either from their horns or I don't know. It's all ethnically, ethically, what's that word? Ethically made. You can take a look on her website on how she makes it, but yes, it's all very traditionally made from like the Sami people. Oh, they're beautiful. And as it was Marianne's birthday last week, I chipped in for a bracelet for her, so we got her a lovely one as well. Oh, well, I think I have talked about everything now. I think I talked a million miles an hour, but yes, the only thing I can talk to you about now, last but not least, is the Vlogmas bit. I'm thinking about doing Vlogmas in some sort of form. Might not be every day because I simply don't have the time or a lot to talk about, but I can try and spin every day for the fiber advent. I can show you the progress on the Julvanten. I can talk to you about Sinterklaas, and I can show you about our Christmas tree. We will be setting up our Christmas tree after Sinterklaas, so probably the 14th of December or the 15th, somewhere along those lines. Some people have their Christmas tree already, but we always wait until after Sinterklaas. It's also my husband's birthday on the 5th of December, just like Sinterklaas, so it's going to be a very busy time. And I simply don't want to do the whole Christmas bit alone. I want to have some fun with the family. So I'll wait until the most busy of time is done, and then we can, in that little piece of peace between Sinterklaas and Christmas, we can put up our Christmas tree and sit by the fire and have some nice quality Christmassy, getting in the mood time for that. So yeah. Well, I have no immediate plans on casting on any sweaters at the moment. I still have a few blankets to finish, and I really like to try and do that in the period that's about to come. It's going to be so busy, so I'm going to try and finish a crochet blanket I have lying around. Yeah, just try and get the needles clean and off for as much as I can for the new year, and then in the new year we will see what we'll do then. I do have some ideas. The Avena sweater is somewhere along the lines of the new year, and I have a spot sweater I would like to make somewhere along the lines. We will see. But for now, yes, I will try and edit this soon and then get it online for you. I hope you enjoyed this little podcast. I will put in some footage of the Nitu Protu festival here at the end, and I'll try and put in some footage of my little budgies. They're back into their bathing schedule, so I made a little video about them having their bath. So if you like those, they will be at the end of this video. Other than that, I think I'm done. So I'm starting to not make sense anymore, and I will sign off, and I will see you next time. See you again soon. Bye.